Hey, what's up? It's jaydietayte again, and this time I have my TV on mute, so hopefully that won't be distracting, although you can hear the wind because I have the window open because I don't want to put the AC on, and I've been periodically hearing a mower all day. But anyways, so this video is going to be my tips and tricks on nail care instead of hair care, I guess. So without further ado, keep on watching. So to start off with, these are currently my nails. They are very short, as you can see. They are usually not this short. Well, I go through phases where I either want them really long or I want them really short, and this is like not even a middle ground for that. Like, they're usually like really freaking long. But I had fake nails on when I went to Alabama, because I didn't want to have to deal with nail polish, so I just put fake nails on. So when I was in Alabama, like that whole like week, my nails are suffering, so when I took them off I had to trim them all down. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys some products. I'm going to tell you guys some tricks that I use to get my nails to grow and to keep them like strong and healthy. So to start off with, try not to do fake nails. I know I'm being hypocritical since I just had fake nails on, but if you can, don't do fake nails. Embrace your beautiful nails. Like, it's really easy to grow them long. Well, it's not really easy, but once you do grow them long, it's not that hard to maintain them. And the hardest part is really just figuring out which products work for your nails best. But please, please, please do not do acrylic nails, especially. I did acrylic nails for prom this year because I went to 2 proms and I wanted to get my nails done once and not have to worry about them again. So I got acrylics on and my nails went to shit after that, and I've been intermittently doing fake nails since then because they're so shitty and I keep like traveling and not wanting to do anything with them. But anyways, if you can do fake nails, try to do gel nails. They are pretty expensive, I think, but to me they're worth it. So to start off with, you want a good nail file, and you're going to want one that's not like a cheap nail file. You're going to want one that's technically like a crystal nail file. Like, I get this one from Sally's. It says it's a crystal nail file. It's not like a glass nail file. Glass nail files are also really good. They're better than crystal ones, but make sure you don't get like the cheap plastic ones. Try to get one that's like not sandpaper. Get one that's actually like a good nail file, and try to like file your nails at least once a week. You do not, absolutely do not have to like file them down short, but like just get them like a nice like trim, I guess, every week or so. And a tip for when you are filing your nails, especially for using a good nail file, you will not want to do like back and forth motions. You want to go in one fluid motion. And then with the corners, that can be a little bit trickier, but you figure out what works best for your nails. Because you especially don't want to like go back and forth really quickly on the corner of your nails, because then they're going to break and snag on things, and that's going to be painful, and you're going to have like fuzzy stuff in your nails. You know how it is. Anyways, and along that note, bleh, try not to buff your nails. This can be really hard for some people, but it's not really that healthy for your nails. Like, a good buff every 2 months, I say, is actually pretty good for your nails, especially like if you have done acrylics. That will help get the rest of the gunk off. But if you want to like destain them, do not use any products to destain them. Do not buff them to destain them. Just let them be yellow if they're turning yellow, because it actually doesn't matter. Eventually they will go back to like a natural color if you're constantly painting them. It's just for a while they kind of like oxidize and they're yellow and like they kind of look gross, but at the same time it's like, what can you do? You paint your nails. It's gonna happen. And it's easier anyways to prevent that with a good base coat, which that will be going into my next product. I have 3 products right here that I want to mention. First of all, this one, I do not recommend this unless you've had fake nails on. That's a disclaimer. But it is an Orly nail strengthener. The reason I don't recommend nail strengtheners is because your nails need to be bendy, and usually if you are like using oil on them, cuticle cream, they will be bendy, but a nail strengthener can make them too hard and actually make them more brittle. But if you do acrylics, I highly recommend getting these just to help build it back up to like a natural nail, because they file them down and buff them down so low that they're just so paper thin almost. So I highly recommend this for after acrylics. Also, fun fact, if you put enough coats of this on, like over top your nail polish, it makes your nail polish peel off really smoothly. So it's like wearing a peel off base coat, but it's a peel off top coat, if that makes sense. Anyways, so actual base coats, for the longest time I used this one by Essie. It's the Grow Fast, which you can see like I've used this shit up. I don't know if Essie is cruelty free, I don't think that they are, but I bought this years ago. So my replacement for that is this Wet n Wild Mega Last, the Saving Base, which essentially does the same thing. Basically, you're going to want a nail polish base that's going to help grow your nails, which you don't want one that's going to like strengthen them. Like this one says it helps strengthen, but it also conditions, so like counteracts, I guess. But you want one that's going to help them grow and nourish them, because if you want long nails, you gotta like sacrifice and buy like expensive products for them. Like, well, this is like $9. This was only like $3 at Walmart, but you know, it's whatever. So next up, I'm actually going to be showing something that is more for a trick if you do break a nail, and that's using nail glue. I do not advise this brush-on adhesive. Like, out of all the nail glues I've tried, this one's the shittiest. Maybe it's just this one, because like I know a lot of people like the brush-on nail glue. It is a lot more convenient, but the regular Kiss nail glue always worked better, which, I don't know, could just be mine. But a good thing to do is if you break a nail, put a little nail glue on it, get a tea bag, preferably before you've steeped it, and you can cut it out to the size of like where you want it to be on your nail. Put it down, put more glue over top of it, let it dry, buff that till it's smooth and looks like it's with your regular nail, and put a base coat over it and continue to paint. And that will help with a nail band-aid. Nail glue on its own will not be as protective. It will work temporarily, especially if you don't have any tea bags present in the moment and you still want to protect your nails. Just use a little bit of nail glue. And I know you can make your own nail glue at home. I've heard of using like regular Elmer's glue with clear nail polish. It's like half and half, I think. I've never tried it. I've wanted to try it, but at the same time, I don't wear fake nails that often anymore, so ain't nobody got time for that shit. Now into like actual nourishing nail products. So I have a few, and what? So I'm going to start in the order that I usually put these on my nails, and I have them in both a regular size and travel size, because it's nice to have travel size. But first of all, you're going to want nail oil. I get the California Mango Magic Cuticle Oil. You can just get this at Sally's. It also comes in this cute little thing, and it has a little leaf in there. It smells divine. I just rub this shit in my nails all the time. Another good nail oil is the Bliss one, but you have to order that online, obviously, and I don't like waiting for shipping. I'd rather like go to Sally's, pick it up, and be done with it. And this is a really good nail oil, and I think it is cheaper than the Bliss ones, but if you're wanting a more like nail oil that you won't have to put on as often, you can get the Bliss. Otherwise, you're probably going to be putting this on every hour. At least that's what I do personally. You don't have to. It's all about preference, all about how your nails work. All has to do also with your nutrition, because your nails are made of calcium. Anyways, so yeah, this is gonna become your crack. Like, nail oil is more important than, what was that? Is more important than any other like nail care product. I guess I can't talk. Anyways, so get like a good nail oil. Make sure you're putting it on regularly, at least twice a day. And if you don't want to like go out and buy nail oil, you can use other oils. Like, I know jojoba oil alone is really good for the nails, which this stuff does have jojoba oil in it. Coconut oil, avocado oil, I want to say sesame seed oil maybe. Sweet almond oil, I might have already mentioned that, I don't know. All sorts of oils are good for your nails, but some oils are better for your nails, and specifically jojoba oil is the best for your nails. Just like jojoba oil is the best for your ears if you stretch them. Just saying. And then next up is Cuticle Cream, which I have 2 little sizes here. I get the Burt'sBees Lemon Butter Cuticle Cream, and this, oh my god, I cannot even tell you how much I love this. I take the little travel size one with me to school, and I just like, because like we have 4 classes because we have block scheduling. Every block I'm just rubbing it all over my cuticles at least once or twice, sometimes even in class, because it's just so nourishing and it really helps boost like your cuticle. Obviously it's cuticle cream. It really helps like boost the nourishment for it, which obviously helps with nail treatment, and it's a lot easier to put on a cuticle cream than a nail oil while you're sitting in class. So, and then next up is actually hand creams, which I really like the Burt'sBees Almond and Milk hand cream. Like, this stuff doesn't smell the best, I guess. It's like, it's not bad, but to me it just doesn't have the best of scent. Like, I like fruity scents. Like, I love my fruity scents. Oh my god. But this obviously smells like almonds and milk, so I mean, if that's not your forte, it's not your forte. But I have the regular hand size cream and I have the little travel size one, and this stuff I put on twice a day. Like, I'll put it on once in the morning and put it on once at night, and that's all you need for this kind of like intensive hand cream. Lotion, on the other hand, is completely different, and that is getting into my next product. So like I just said, lotion and hand cream are completely different. It's completely up to personal preference. I know personally I love the Bath & Body Works beautiful body lotions, and this is in Snowkissed Sugar. It was like limited edition for holiday. It smells so good. If only you guys could smell this. I don't know if they're bringing it back, but it's so good. And another thing is you can do a body butter, which I like using the Perfectly Posh Indigo Girl body butter, but you're gonna want something that's not as thick, basically. Like, even a body butter is probably a little bit too thick to like be like putting on constantly throughout the day, because your hands can only absorb so much of the like creams. So lotion's really good, especially since it's watered down and it's locking in moisture, and this has shea and vitamin E oil, and that's really good. You really want shea and vitamin E oil. Like, beeswax is also very good, but obviously that's already in the hand cream, and you can't have an overload of the hand cream like I just said. I need a fidget spinner break. Did you see my fail? But so anyways, those were all my tips and tricks of how to like get your nails strong and long. Basically, nail oil, good base coat, cuticle cream. You don't even like really need the hand stuff. That's more so for your hands, not your nails. I highly recommend it though. But that's the stuff you're gonna need to really grow out your nails. And no acrylics. No acrylics. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching.